There's a concept in our platform we call service classes, and service classes basically let you define a model or a set of models for what a device is capable of. They're a combination of, I'm going to scroll past some text here, you don't have to read all this stuff, because what I want you to see is this part right here. They're a combination of properties, methods, and events, and they're just defined in JSON. So there's a JSON file, and the JSON file says I have a service class called binary switch, and binary switch is a thing that can be turned on and off. It has one property called switch. Switch has two possible values, on and off. So just like in programming, properties are stateful. We can write to them and we can read from them, and they represent the current state of that device in real time. And methods are commands basically to the device that aren't stateful. So I can say switch on or switch off. Then there's also events, not represented by binary switch, which let the device tell us unstateful things that happen. So for example, if you had a motion sensor, it might have a motion event, and that event can be fired anytime it detects new motion. So defining these service classes as these really simple JSON documents basically defines a template for the basic notion of a binary switch, for example, a thing that can be turned on and off. And that template can now be applied to any device in our ecosystem. And so everything which has the ability to turn on and turn off has the same exact software interface now. This structure lets you define any combination of these capabilities and combine them onto a single device. So I'm going to scroll down. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to scroll past all that though and show you this diagram. So for example, we're modeling a Sonos smart speaker here, and it's a combination of a binary switch, an audio output, media controls, and media info. Audio output being the ability to control the volume of the speaker itself. Media controls being the ability to change the play state from play to pause or skip tracks. And media info being the ability to see what the media is that is playing, right? What is the name of the artist, the album, the track, and so on. So what's interesting there is we've combined a combination of those interfaces, and you can envision a device which doesn't have exactly those same interfaces, right? So for example, if you had a Bluetooth smart speaker, it might actually only know the volume and be able to skip tracks, right? A common Bluetooth set of controls is to be able to skip to the next track. So it wouldn't have media info, but it would have audio output and media controls. So basically this allows us to build this sort of compositing of functionality that might exist on some devices but not on others, or other devices may have additional functionality. Furthermore, as I mentioned, you can take those services and apply them to a combination of different devices in the right combination. So I'm showing you here an example of different brands and different models of bulbs and switches, where binary switch is applied to all of them, but for example, colored light is only applied to the hue color and the LifeX color edition bulb. So now I can command those two to change color, but the others just to change brightness, where brightness is applied.